Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Marco Jack. Welcome to this Futon video. It was highly requested, so I'm here to make that video for you guys. I'm a founder, creator, podcaster, investor, and life coach. So if you are into personal and spiritual growth, consider subscribing if that's your thing. But you came here to Futon video, so let's jump right into it. So in this video, I am going to break it down to different sections. So I'm going to go through the quick answers, some pros, some cons, other people's feedback, recommendations, and top it off with my overall opinion and perspectives. So let's jump right into the quick answers. So did I regret this purchase? No. Is it a good purchase? Yes. Do I miss sleeping on a bed sometimes? Yes. Has my back improved because of this purchase? Yes. And from 1 out of 10, how satisfied am I with this purchase? A solid 7. So those are my quick answers. If you have questions that I haven't answered, feel free to comment below. So let's jump right into the pros after 8 months of using. These are the biggest strengths that I found comparing a traditional bed to a futon bed. Number one is how lightweight it is. It's just super easy to move your bed around. If you want to sleep on the north side of bed, on the right side of bed, you can move it. It doesn't feel like a big hassle. And as a one-man job, even a kid can do it. So that lightweight unlocks a lot of different possibilities. A possibility apart from being able to move it quite easily is also allows you to create space. So if you want to roll it up and put it on the corner of your bed and just create more space in your room, you can do that. For me, I don't usually roll it up, but if I want to create a little bit more space, I'll fold up 1/3 of the futon bed just to create a little bit more extra space if I want to do something in that little corner. With the lightweightness of a futon also allows you to easily clean. So, when there's good sunlight, you can just put it on your shoulders, put it outdoor and let the sun do its thing. So it just feels a little bit cleaner than your normal mattress, because with your normal mattress you never want to uncover the sheets because all usually mucky, but with the futon bed it just feels fresh and it just feels a little bit more clean. And also it has improved my back strength a little bit because it just gives you a little bit more support with a futon bed, and actually my posture has improved because of it, and actually experienced 1 cm of growth just because I just stand up straighter and stuff like that. So that's definitely, some of the strengths and the pros of owning and sleeping in a futon bed. So let's move on to the cons of it. So what don't I like about it? First of all, I don't like the feeling that I can't really jump into it. It doesn't have that springy bounciness to it. As mentioned in the first video of my first impression. Big difference with a futon and bed is it doesn't give you that, you can just jump into it, that kind of feeling. And second of all, I feel like it could be a little bit thicker. It's a bit too thin. And I would say the comfortability, it's there, but it could be a little bit more cushiony, if you know what I'm saying. However, I wouldn't say that my sleep quality has decreased because it's a little bit too thin, but I just hope it's a little bit thicker to increase the comfortability. And someone asked about whether the thickness actually decreased from when I initially bought it, and it has, but it hasn't decreased to a degree where I can feel an immense difference that affects my quality of sleep. And from the website, it's supposed to decrease in thickness, so that's normal. So those are the cons. Other than it's a little bit too thin, I wouldn't say there's any major things I don't like about it. And here are some of the feedback that other people have given. When they slept over at my house and when they visited, and they all said the same thing, which is also it's a little bit too thin, especially for people that are a little bit on the skinnier side. When they sleep on the side, they can really feel their pelvis or the rib cage, so the comfortability for them might be a little bit too low. That actually affects their sleep quality, but for me it's still okay. So if you're a skinnier side, I would say perhaps you want to purchase a thicker futon, or, which I'll get into the recommendation section, you can do this. So what I found out is that there's actually something called a futon topper, which allows you to layer on top of your futon, and it's 30% of the thickness of a normal futon. So just give you a little bit of that extra cushiony layer. I haven't tried it myself, but I might purchase this in the future, and if I do, I'll make a video. However, I'm traveling soon, so I won't make this purchase anytime soon. So that's one route that you can go, which is interesting. Another recommendation that the website has made is actually you can purchase an airbed and actually layer a futon topper on top of the airbed. So I think airbeds is an interesting alternative purchase that I haven't considered actually prior to researching about, you know, some solutions to increase that comfortability of a futon bed. So if you have tried an airbed or that futon airbed combo, please comment in the section below so that, you know, I and other people would know if it's a solid combo. So overall, I feel like, hey, you know what? It's a good buy. It's a solid 7 as mentioned, but I don't think it's for everybody because some people would take a little bit longer to adjust to a futon bed. For example, my mom, it took her around 2 months for her to ease into it. For me, it instantly worked for me, and it didn't really affect my quality of sleep. So if you're thinking about buying it as a group of friends or family, I'll say, hey, purchase one, test it out and see if you like it. And if you do, purchase it. And if you're individual, you know, you can go to a store that sells futon in your local area, test it out and see if it's for you. So yeah, that's my futon video. Hope it has been an informative watch for you and help you make a good purchasing decision. If you found this video to be valuable, please give it a thumbs up to help the algorithm a little bit. And if you're into that personal and spiritual, high vibrational, high conscious videos and content, please consider subscribing because we're all about that high vibrational, high conscious content to help the world ascend to that 5D beautiful world that we can all co-create. So that's me, Marco Chak, signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, much peace, and namaste.